everybody who signed on. Um, basically, purchase a dress sight unseen, and I was able to create them and make them, and then when they go down the runway, you guys will get to choose the one you want. To answer whatever you. This one is probably one of my favorites. I worked with a new technique that I hadn't done before called insertion applique. So all these flowers, which are hand painted and hand dyed on this pattern, are actually embedded underneath the leather. So they're from below as opposed to the top, and it's lined in sort of a green silk satin. And this is a leather. It's actually laser cut, so it looks like fur or even like a sweater material, but it's actually a leather. If you can see the texture of it, I'm not sure. So that's one of the ones I'm working on. And then I'll go over here. This one's actually a beautiful leather and gold dress that I'm working on too. So a couple of things, just a couple of the things that I'm working on. It's not going to be show's not going to be all black.
Yeah, no, they're just beautiful, and I just want to.
I hope you can see some of the details. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well,
I had the camera turned away from me.
I mean, people that know me, I just the details. I'm crazy about details, and Lance is not only an artist, a bespoke designer. His work is magical, and he's just an incredible human being. And working with him, even before I knew him, I walked into the studio and I was speechless looking around the stacks of books and
I got
my
library.
Well, what do you have in mind? And it's just you say a few words and he's like, well, what about this? And so he doesn't really talk a lot about his drawing and painting, but he can sketch something that is beyond anything I've seen anywhere. And you're like, he just gets it. He gets you. I mean,
the trick is making
he gets people.
The trick is making it look like the sketch. So, in real life, I think we got pretty close with your Bella coat. We had a pretty good idea going in.
And you knew me a little better. You said, you know what? I want to make something that you're like going to wear every day.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And he goes, we're going to throw a little this in, a little that in. Here's the sketch. And no, they're usually, and he has you part of the process every step of the way.